Oh, crap. Let's back off. Oh, no, I'm getting flanked. Oh, grab. Oh, yeah. Up. Minecraft. Very fun. It is, especially when you're fighting on the fringes of a mushroom biome where mobs are spawning everywhere. Let's get started. Hello, and welcome back to more Exploration and Tactics with Brian. After the last episode where I was gathering resources, I have since done some off-camera work to gather some more. And this time it's been digging up sand. And so what I did was I went back to the mushroom biome and the mob farm in order to enchant a number of shovels, including this Efficiency 4 shovel and this Efficiency 4 Unbreaking 3 shovel, which I have used some bits of. And now, we are going to anvil them together to make the most impressive shovel ever. For an enchantment cost of 22, Efficiency 5, Unbreaking 3. It's the Super Shovel of Destiny, and now I'll be able to dig up as much sand as I need to compress into sandstone for the secret build project. But at this point, I have some stories I want to tell, and in terms of storytelling, I always enjoy doing that against the backdrop of caving, and I do have somewhere where I need to do some caving, and so I'm going to meet you guys over there. Yep, we are back here. Mushroom biome, I just can't quit you. Cool place near the bottom left of the corner of the map. Are there dungeons there? Oh yes, there were. Alright, and so the reason that I am back here is another thing that I want to build, that's just kind of a more standard thing to build, and is not the secret build project, is a generic mob trap. Mostly for catching creepers, so that I can get some creeper dust, some gunpowder. And so I figure one of the easiest, best, something places. Okay, here's an example of, I was talking about in one of the previous episodes, boats I find when I get away from them. Yeah, alright, now all of a sudden he decides, oh wait, there's gravity, and falls. I see boats like change their Y coordinate. Oh, he's floating up again, isn't he? I haven't actually seen this happen. I've noticed them floating when I walked up to them, but I've never seen how they get into that state in the first place. If I hop in the boat, well, then it falls back in the water. I've seen boats doing weird things lately, is what I'm trying to say, and now I caught it on camera. In any case, alright, no more distractions. I want to build a generic kind of mob trap spawner, and I was thinking the Mushroom Islands will be a good place to do it, because there's lots of area where the mobs can't spawn, and so if I kind of get in, kind of nestled in between islands, we can just have a small area where they will spawn, and then if I light up some ocean caves underneath, I could make kind of a small spawning platform that would spawn tons of mobs, because the mobs wouldn't be able to spawn anywhere else. And so, definitely one possible place. If I hit F3, we can see... Oh, I'm still in Mushroom Island Shore here. Does it actually get out into the ocean? Interesting, so mobs can't spawn out here either. So you see on the biome screen, like it shows you right where my cursor is, it says Mushroom Island Shore. And so I believe Mushroom Island and Mushroom Island Shore are both places where mobs cannot spawn. This isn't actually an ocean. If I go out this way, do I actually get out into the ocean? Let's... Actually, I have a boat. Let's take the boat rather than walking around. But basically, I want to find... I brought a whole lot of cobblestone with me, and I want to find the boundaries of where the ocean is, kind of around a few of these islands, and figure out if there's kind of like a good, appropriate size space where I could basically kind of light up all the caves underneath, and I wouldn't have to do a ton of lighting up, and there'd be mushroom islands around us, but then there'd be kind of like a patch of ocean in the middle, and that would be a great place, because then all the mobs would be spawning there. So that's the idea, but I just want to see... I mean, I'm kind of like out in the open... Oh, now it's ocean. Okay, it just turned to ocean. So this is ocean here, and then presumably this might actually be a really good spot. Alright, there's ocean over here as well. I imagine as I go over this direction, we'll go back into Mushroom Island Shore. Looks like I've got a little chunk error over here. Yeah, Mushroom Island Shore again. And presumably the same thing over here. I presume I'll get out into ocean and then come back into Mushroom Island Shore. Oh, this could be even better. Alright, here's some ocean. But then I'm back in Mushroom Island Shore pretty quickly. And so it seems like there's just a patch of ocean biome right around here. Yeah, so I think this will work really well. And so I think basically this means that mobs can't spawn anywhere in the Mushroom Island or Mushroom Island Shores. And so the only place that mobs can be spawning is where it's actually ocean, and the only place it's ocean is right in this kind of middle portion over here, and so I think the spawn rates should be really high. And so we're going to go down here and we're going to do some caving and light it up, and yeah, and then I'm going to build some mob spawning platforms on here and see what kind of drop rates we get. That's the plan anyway. So I will, boom, hop out of the boat. Except I didn't even bring any kind of underwater breathing apparatus. All right, I'll get down there and I'll see you guys in a moment. Oh, I have blocks and ladders in my inventory. I just didn't have them on my bar. All right, this will be nearly impossible for you guys to see. Apologies. But basically I can do that. I can hopefully, oops, put a ladder there. Yes, and now I'm breathing underwater. And now I just have to dig. Oops, now I'm underwater again. Oh, and I hear a skeleton already. Terrific. Now I just have to dig my way down into a cave system somewhere. And why don't I go ahead and put a torch on the wall so that we can actually see. You should never dig down in Minecraft. But I've got a fire resist potion on my bar. I'm wearing feather falling boots. I'm going to risk it. We're going to dig down. Actually, can I hear where the skeletons are? I think he's this way. In any case, it should be the case that anywhere there's a cave, we're going to hear monsters, because they should be spawning like mad. Alright, now it sounds like he's this way. Well, now it sounds like he's back to my left again. So I expect that the caves down here will be easy to find. Alright, definitely sounds close. And it's either this way or up or down. And you shouldn't dig up. It's another thing you shouldn't do in Minecraft. Could have gravel falling on your head. Let's put that torch back as well. And so if they're not that way, and they're not that way, and they're not that way, then they're probably down. Hello? Is there a cave down here anywhere? I don't hear the skeletons getting any louder either. I feel like I used to be better at this. I'm not sure if my directional hearing has gotten worse, or it's just kind of... I don't need the coordinates on the screen anymore right now. I don't know. Hearing nostalgia? Does that even make any sense? I don't think so. I feel like I used to go looking for caves, and I would listen, and I would listen, and then I'd be like, aha, they're right there, and I would dig right to them. But I may be misremembering. Someone's going to link back to like old videos from like a year ago where I'm like digging around like a madman and can't find a cave. And I'll be like, oh, I guess I was misremembering. Yeah, I'm going to dig and find these guys, and I'll bring you guys back in. Sadly, I just missed that on camera. I thought I heard a monster swimming, and I figured the ocean was above me, but then a creeper just poured out in here and exploded. And so, apparently, somewhere over here, where I thought was the ocean, was actually an underground lake, and that's where all these monsters have been living. No wonder I kept going up and seeing water coming down and figuring I was back at ocean level, when in fact... Oh, and there's a creeper, like, dying under the water somewhere who's drowning. Alright, let's do that. So, yes, definitely what I was saying about the spawning rates. There's just, you know, a few blocks in here, and we had both skeletons and creepers spawn on the few blocks that were here. And you could see I was digging out right below it earlier before, and I thought I was underneath the ocean. And so this must be... Oh, this is at Y of 42? Wow, I actually dug down further than I realized. Alright, I spent a lot of time digging around. I feel like an idiot. Yep. Alright, but we found one little cave filled with monsters, and I did hear some spiders further deeper below. And so, yeah, let me actually get into an honest cave system somewhere. I'm sure it exists. And yeah, then I'll start my storytelling. Alright, come on, gotta sleep in the bed before sunrise. Ah, just in time. Whew. Alright. Alright, I did find a cave, and I marked it in the ocean, but I realized I had completely the wrong caving inventory. I had an inventory filled with cobble, and I didn't even have an ender chest on me, because I set down the ender chest somewhere and forgot where I put it. And so we're going to grab another ender chest. I've emptied out my inventory. I do have the silk touch pick to pick it back up, and so now we are actually ready to go caving. It wouldn't hurt to get some better food as well. Although I've got so much zombie flesh, let's do a zombie flesh adventure. That's always fun. All right, but now I'm ready to... Oh! Thank goodness for feather falling boots. Oh, what a mess. I will meet you guys in the cave, and we will actually start our adventure. All right, so here we are. Sure enough, I hear plenty of monster sounds. So let's hop right in and prepare to be assaulted on all sides due to a potential max spawn situation. We've got skeletons firing on me from behind. We've got some zombies down this corridor already. All right, and that's just a little dead end. Hello, skeletons. Hello, another zombie. Yeah, there's definitely a ton of mobs down here, and so this already makes me super hopeful for what we could do with a mob spawner in this area. I hear guys behind me. Crap, crap, crap. I'm actually reasonably well armored, but this is not going to be quite like a super hostile map, but this is going to be more bad guys than I typically fight in Minecraft, and so I should actually focus on it for just a moment, especially when I'm eating this crummy food that's going to make it harder to regain my health. Alright, but we've got a moment of silence. It sounds like in this direction it's just zombies and spiders as opposed to skeletons, who are... Oh, of course an enderman has gotten thrown into the mix. Oh, and there's a creeper. You are the ones that I'm really here for. And by the ones, apparently I mean the one, because there's only one creeper. Nope, there's another one behind him. Crap. Hello, skeleton. Oh, I have a bow and arrow, which I always forget to use, and today is no different. Oh my gosh, you were gonna... Wow. Wow, I really am gonna die in here if I'm not careful. Alright, well this is gonna be super fun. I was planning to do a lot of storytelling. I think it might turn into a little bit of storytelling and a lot of extreme caving. Yes, if you want to ramp up the monsters in your next Minecraft caving adventure, I suggest first finding a mushroom biome. Wow. There's some more bad guys. We'll worry about getting the resources later. First finding a mushroom biome, and then going and finding the little nooks and crannies of ocean that are kind of in between the mushroom islands, and go cave around in there. Because this is just insane with mobs. This is actually really cool. I don't know that I've experienced this in just, you know, a vanilla Minecraft normal world before. Is that another enderman? Yeah. I thought you looked tall and skinny. There's two endermen. Alright, how about we do this? Let's go ahead and get rid of the enderman, because I can only deal with so many mobs at once. Aren't you guys supposed to teleport away when that happens? They're just standing in the water, taking damage. Crazy enderman. Alright, do whatever you want. I don't care. I'm not the one who controls mob behavior. That's up to Dinnerbone and Jeb and the zombie who picked up my torch that got knocked out of the water already. Oh, there's a mine shaft down here. Well, this could be profitable as well. I hear more... I'm going to try this one more time. Well, let's do this first. There's a lot... Oh, I didn't get poisoned, and so let me actually take advantage of that. Yeah, you're just... I guess mob behavior changed somewhat, or... I mean, there should be plenty of places around here for him to teleport. I'm just surprised that he's just standing here taking damage. And I can, you know, fight him this way without angering him. I can also fight him this way and anger him. Ha ha! Pick that, you crazy enderman! Ha! I got an ender pearl. Nah, 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 nah. Alright, that was fun. Yeah, we gotta... Oh, and we're down at the lava level? This may actually be, like, really profitable in terms of resources as well. Assuming I don't fall in the lava. Oh, look at this! It's a dungeon that's almost lit up via the lava over here, and I managed to run... Oh, and there's a chest over there? Wow! This is gonna be super profitable. Buckets! Buckets galore! More buckets than the eye can see. And for the moment, I have a relatively empty inventory. And we found another spider dungeon, which I haven't found all that many spider dungeons, and so that'll be another one for the Hall of Mob Counts, or whatever I keep renaming it every time I call it something different, because I can't think of a good name for the thing. If you have an awesome name for that thing, please let me know in the comments, so that I can start using that and have an awesome name that I can remember. Alright, the lava around here has kept the mobs at bay, and so I should probably... Let's dig up the mossy cobblestone before I forget about it. And yeah, put some stuff away in the under chest, so I'll make a cut and I'll be right back. Actually, no, what am I thinking about? This is supposed to be a storytelling episode, and now is an opportunity to start telling some stories. So one of the things I wanted to talk about is crossword puzzles. As you know, or you probably know, I'm a fan of puzzles of many different types, including especially kind of like puzzles and word games. I think I've talked about Boggle and Scrabble and Words with Friends. I also like crossword puzzles. And so one of the things that I got for Christmas, see, it's a Christmas story. One of the things I got for Christmas is a new crossword puzzle book that I think the title is like, it's a Will Shortz collection, and it is like wittiest and wackiest crossword puzzles or something. And so, you know, if you typically do big crossword puzzles or whatever, they have a number of theme entries. And so these are some ones with crazy themes or some very kind of clever wordplay inside them. And so I've been doing this crossword puzzle book and really enjoying it. And one of the puzzles I did recently was extremely apropos because it was just a couple of days ago that we were, once again, caving around this particular mushroom biome when I found the double dungeon. The dungeon that wasn't quite a double dungeon. There were just two dungeons very close to each other. The zombie dungeon and the skeleton dungeon that we built the other mob trap out of. And double dungeon I found on the same day that I was doing a crossword puzzle called... I have to remember that this is a spider dungeon, and so I put one piece of string next to the moss stones so that I'll remember it later when we're back at the Hall of Structures or whatever. Yes, so on the day that I found the double dungeon, I was doing a crossword puzzle that was entitled D-Day. And all of the clues in the crossword puzzle started with the letter D. And the theme answers that were like long answers were long two-word phrases where each of the words started with D. And double dungeon started with D, and I just thought that was very appropriate. I don't know that this is actually turning into a good or interesting story. I had a good crossword puzzle that kind of fit with my Minecraft life, and so I was trying to share it. Yes, but... yeah, so I got a crossword puzzle book for Christmas, and I've been enjoying it. And yeah, I think I've talked about things like Microsoft Puzzle Hunt when I was working at Microsoft, and they have kind of annual puzzle events that are really fun and cool and awesome. And I can't remember if I've talked about jigsaw puzzles. Like, I do jigsaw puzzles sometimes as well. I haven't done as many recently. I did do one over Christmas because I did get a jigsaw puzzle for Christmas. And it was a puzzle that had pictures of candy, all kinds of different delicious candy in a candy store. And so that was a satisfying puzzle to do, just for the eye candy of the candy. Haha, see what I did there? Candy, candy. All right. Well, a few moments ago, we were like swarmed by mobs everywhere, and then we got into this lava area, and it's gotten quiet. It's also possible, yes, that I'm in Mushroom Island Shore. And so I guess the ocean is back this way, and so let's head back this way and see if we run into a lot more mobs. And I definitely hear a lot more mobs, but it sounds like they're in some cavern right above me. Alright, so we'll come back here. I'm kind of haphazardly gathering a little bit of the resources, but I think I better fight off more of the mobs. Gosh, do you hear all those mobs? It's just like crazy town, and I don't even think there's going to be like a dungeon spawner or anything. It's just natural spawns. Alright, it sounds like they're all kind of directly above me over here, and so I guess I should dig up here in order to find them. Let's dig a staircase up this way. Past the coal that I don't really need right now. Alright. Gosh. I did, when I stopped at the dungeon, one of the things that I did was make myself another sword, because I noticed I was already getting most of the way through my original sword. Alright, there goes zombies falling down. Oh my gosh, here's a skeleton. This is really, it's gonna feel like a super hostile map or something. Alright, let's do this, and let's just take a peek around the corner over here. Alright. I think I actually will, like, block off a couple different directions as I try to do this. Because, oh my gosh, listen to all these alright, they're all down there. Alright, there's more zombies than anything else, so maybe there is a zombie. Well, zombies are just the most common mob to spawn as well. So it still could be natural spawns. Gosh, look at them all. Oh my gosh, I've turned into Etho. Look at them all. Alright. Can I get a skeleton to shoot a creeper? And then the creeper not see me and the creeper blow up. That would be like my ideal fun thing to do right now. There we go. Yes! Oh, it used to be so easy to do that, and nowadays it's so hard to do that. And so that was extremely satisfying. I'm pretty sure It's only if you can get the skeleton to shoot the creeper and then not be within sight of the creeper, so the creeper focuses the attention on the skeleton because he can't see you. Now that the creepers will explode on the skeletons, I think is the new kind of mob infighting mechanic. And I don't know that I've had a chance to do that yet in Exploration and Tactics, and so that was a ton of fun. For me, anyway. Maybe not for the creeper. Actually, it probably was for the creeper. He was fulfilling his destiny. He saw... Oh! Hello, hello, hello. Alright, it seems a little bit safer back there, because I think that's the mushroom biome shore over there. And this guy has an enchanted bow, and this guy is trying to use the bones of the skeleton to fight me off. Gosh, I'm going to get up to level 30 down here just from fighting normal vanilla spawn mobs before I even build a mob trap. But that's good. It makes for exciting video. Oh my gosh! I'm going to get the gunpowder I need potentially too. Holy cow. Yes, I highly recommend going and fighting on the fringes of a mushroom biome if you find that normal mob vanilla Minecraft is just not intense enough for you, because this is really exciting, actually. I'm enjoying this a lot. I do want to, nevertheless, play another CTM map, and I haven't decided what I want to do. And actually, it's going to be, I guess by the time, it won't be a spoiler, because by the time this airs, you will already have seen it. Oh, I just ran out of torches. Hold on. Let's back up. Oop. Let's get stuck in that. All right, and you are going to come up and sneak up on me. Don't blow up. I want to kill you for your gunpowder. And I still hear skeletons somewhere. Guess he's probably over here. All right, I need to craft some torches, torches, torches. Brian needs some peace and quiet so that he can craft some torches away from all the mobs. All right, and my inventory is still reasonably empty. All right, let's try going down. Okay, this hallway. Right, there's still some bad guys down there probably, but let's try to do a little bit more top-down approach. If I go in this direction, I'm probably in Mushroom Island Shore, I'm guessing, because there's no mobs down here. It's really interesting. Like, I don't even need to have the F3 on the screen. I can tell you, this is Mushroom Island Shore. Sure enough. Because there's no mobs. And yeah, I'm just kind of going more in that direction. And then, let's go find some mobs over here to the left. And once we find some mobs, I'll fight them off, and I'll press F3, and we will see that it is indeed ocean. And so, here is a zombie, and so if I press F3... Ocean! Yeah, so I don't even need to kind of like map it out. I can just, you know, like tell locally by if there's any mobs around, we know it's the ocean. It'll be harder to tell after I finally light this whole area up. But nevertheless, this is pretty cool. So let's see, storytelling. For the moment, it seems like it's gotten a little bit quieter. And so, in addition, I'm talking about, you know, word games and puzzles and whatnot. Hello, crap. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Who's the man? I'm the man. Fighting off creepers like a boss. Getting their gunpowder. I think I mentioned in a previous episode that I've been playing Words with Friends. There might be a cave spider spawner, because that is multiplying spiders as I stand near one area. And we are in a mine shaft, and so I expect that's what I'm hearing there. I need to... Crap, darn it. There was the spider web here, and I was going to try to get rid of it so I didn't get stuck in it. And I spent too much time dawdling. And the creeper got me. Or at least got himself. Ah, darn it. I want the gunpowder. I'm trying to tell a story here. So yeah, I've been playing Words with Friends with my mom. And I made an awesome play the other day that you guys will appreciate. Even if you're not, you know, big... Oh, I found the cave spiders. Oh, alright, hold on. Storytelling, disengage. Brian saving his own life, engage. Go away! No! Alright. This is good, though. We don't often have cases... I sometimes make foolish errors that cause me to die, although even that, like, not very often in Exploration and Tactics these days, I think. But it's rare that it's just like an onslaught of mobs has a chance at getting me, and so I'm pretty happy in terms of... I hope this turns into exciting footage. In any case, yeah, I should have brought some better food along. In a few moments, I'll have enough spider eyes that I'll be able to switch to them as food, and it'll actually be better than the zombie flesh. Oh, bitter irony. I should have foreseen this in terms of the whole plan of the area. Right. Words with Friends. So is a Scrabble-like word-building game. I see the spawner. It is right over there. These guys are going to get caught behind the what-do-you-call, and then I can do that. I am so good. Ah, darn it, he got me. And there's a creeper who's stuck in there. Let's just get some light around here, and let's back off again while we get poisoned. And so basically, you know, there's a big word grid, and so you're trying to make, you know, good long words with the letters that you have, but there's also like bonus squares that you get more points off of certain letters. And so I managed to place a beautiful 7-letter word in Words with Friends that ended up being worth 108 points, which is an awesome score for one turn. The word was lazuli, or lazuli. I'm honestly still not sure how to pronounce it, as in lapis lazuli. The Z is worth a ton of points, and I got the Z on a triple letter score, and the whole word got into a triple word score, and so it scored an insane number of points, and the only reason... Wow. And the cobwebs managed to prevent the spider spawner from getting exploded, so that's interesting. Cobwebs have, like, incredibly high blast resistance for some reason. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. I guess the spiders have incredibly efficient silk-making apparatus. Something, 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 something. Alright, there's a bat there. I don't hear any more spiders right now, and so I think I've got this all lit up and no more cave spiders have spawned or are going to spawn. There's a lot of bats around here, too. I haven't ever read up on the wiki to see exactly like what the bat spawning algorithm is. I think it's just like dark areas, but I don't know the full details. Lazuli. I scored 108 points with Lazuli, Lazuli, however you pronounce it. And the only reason I knew it was Minecraft. And so, Minecraft, look at that, increasing my word-building power and my ability to win at word games. And so I thought that you guys would enjoy that. And that just happened a couple of days ago. Yes, let's see. Those were two kind of like word puzzle, word building stories that I was going to share that were kind of like related to Christmas or things that I got for Christmas. I've been playing the Words with Friends on my new phone that I don't always love, but that's one aspect of the phone that I do love. So I've been enjoying playing that. Oh. Alright, it looks like that is safe. Great. It'll give me a chance to regain some more health. Let's see. What else do I have on the stories? So something I did in... Oh, I never looked in this chest. I walked right past it. Did I pass another chest? I think as well. I'm not always good at the doing multiple things at a time, which you would hope for better in someone who's supposed to be a commentator. My armor is getting... I've got like some decent, you know, projection armor that I've been wearing, which is good given how many mobs I've been encountering in here, and a little bit atypical for exploration and tactics, but it turns out to be fortunate, but it's definitely going to get worn out. One of the things... Oh, hello. What do we have here? I think... Yep. There are still some ocean bits over here, although I bet we're mostly on Mushroom Island shore. I wonder if that zombie walked away from somewhere else. Because it does not sound... Is that a dungeon, or is that from lava? That's probably lava that burned up, since it's next to this water. And... yeah, there's still that weird... I think it's a bug, where if you're in a corner water stream, you can't swim up out of it. Like, I'm pressing up against this and trying to stand on the cobblestone here, and it's just impossible for me to jump up on the cobble. And I think it's because this water is here and doing... I don't know quite enough. No. Yeah, I'm not really sure entirely about the water physics that's going on here. And I presume that that is a bug. But maybe it's some kind of intentional feature. But that's one aspect of water physics that I don't know. And I think I actually heard that in 1.5 they were going to change water physics. Oh, hello, hello. I want to get your gunpowder. Don't blow up. Thank you. If you talk to the creepers. If you speak their language, then they'll help you out. Alright, we have caves over here that we probably don't need to light up. I need to go back this way, or possibly up here is where I hear this zombie. I think I heard that they're actually changing the water physics for the first time. Oh, hello. I am up here now. The zombie just, like, knocked me, like, upwards. Oh, there's a ledge back there. Hello. Let's not fall back down there. Oops. And you guys just heard a reminder go off. Sorry about that. What was I just saying? Right, water physics. I think they are changing the water physics for the first time in forever. Basically, to make it easier to patch up holes in the ocean. It used to be the case that if two water sources were next to each other, they only create a new water source next to them where they're flowing into one another if there's a solid block below. And I think I heard that they're going to change it so that if there's water below, a water source brick below, then it also creates a water source. And basically that means that you can patch up holes in the ocean without having to build in crazy intense structures. And so I know that's going to make a number of people happy. All right. Oh, there's a skeleton over here. Hello. And a zombie. And another skeleton. Hello. It's a party. It's the undead. You guys have come to avenge all of your spiritual brothers and sisters who have died to my instant health potions in the mob trap. But I am sad to say today is not your day for vengeance. I am the victor. I cannot be stopped. I am Brian, the unconquerable. I will feast upon the flesh of my enemies. Ah, zombie flesh. Delicious and nutritious. The joke that never gets old. Speaking of jokes that never get old, actually, nope, I can't use that one yet. Forget it. Next topic. Yeah, so it sounds like they're going to change water physics in Minecraft in a way that will be something that people like, and so I approve of that. Let's see. We talked about words with friends. We talked about crossword puzzles and D-Day and the double dungeon. Oh, crap. Let's back off. Oh, no, I'm getting flanked. Oh, crap. Oh, yeah, Wow. Oh, this is intense. Like, this is vanilla Minecraft. Wow. I'm wearing protection 3, 4, 5 points of protection and a projectile protection. Like, yeah, this is fun. I should like darken this whole area and just like do this again. Oh, hello, creeper. Darn. I need to like sprint away from them after I hit them the first time, it seems like, in order to get out of range. Oh, there's a ledge up there too. Let's make sure we see that. All right, let's actually remember that I own a bow and arrow. Look at all these mobs. Look at them all. Oh, I've become Etho's spiritual brother. Oh, that's the hole that I just came down through, right. Back off. I'm beginning to appreciate why people like the bow and arrow. Ooh, I got some boots from a zombie, I think. And leather pants? Wow. And, oh, right, there's the hole up here. Oh, there's the other skeleton. All right, I should have anticipated this. I didn't anticipate this. I was really intending to do more storytelling this episode. Oh, wow, it's just a little edge. Okay. But, yeah, I'm actually having to focus a whole lot more on caving this episode than I typically do. But I hope you guys are being entertained. Let's see. So, oh, I already went through that. That was a new iron... Oh, wow. All right, well, a diamond pick will do just about as much damage as an iron sword. And so let's do that. But then let's get another iron sword going because we need an item with which to block creeper blasts. Lest I die a horrible death. I do have a backup iron sword in my inventory right now. But I believe I'm safe. I believe the only sound I hear is the sound of, like, squid swimming around somewhere. Yeah, I got leather boots and leather pants. Was that from the one zombie? This is just crazy town. Alright, fresh iron sword. Yeah, so I was going to start telling another piece of the story, which is in early January. I went down to Long Beach, Washington, which is on the... Oh, not that close to the 33, but I believe that's the surface of the ocean up there that I can see. But I guess it's probably just like a deep bit of water that's coming down. And I guess I should light this up first so I don't have mobs kind of spawning back here and then swimming up behind me. Oh, is there another... Might be more cave system over here, too. Or maybe not. It's hard to see behind water. So I went to Long Beach, which is in southwest Washington, and is, in fact, along the shore of the Pacific Ocean. And, Yeah, first of all, this wasn't going to be part of the story, but on Long Beach is one of those beaches where you can actually like drive cars on the beach. Um, and so I grew up in Florida, and so like I don't know if it's still the case. I know like back in the day, like Daytona Beach was somewhere where you could drive cars on the beach. And I don't know how many places that have beaches like let you drive cars on the beach or whatever. I didn't drive my car on the beach, but walking out on the beach, I saw the tracks not only of many humans and dogs and birds and other types of fauna that you might find tracks of on the sand and the beach, but also obviously car tracks and some cars driving around. And so that was unusual because that's just something that I haven't seen in a long time, since my childhood, I think. Generally not a big fan of the beach, though, so I don't go to the beach all that often. Yes, but also in Long Beach, when I was there, there was an indoor kite festival, which is a thing that I didn't even know like existed up until then. But yeah, they have like indoor kite flying, and so basically, I thought it was actually pretty interesting and entertaining. I just like popped in because they had this festival going on, and so one of the events that was going on, that happened to be going on at the time that I stopped by, was called the Mystery Ballet, which is where the different kite flyers who are competing. So first of all, in the indoor kite flying, it's basically, so there's no wind, and so you're just we're like in a school gymnasium, like, you know, bleachers and a basketball court kind of thing. And so it's like, you know, a big enclosed room with a lot of, you know, it's a tall room with a lot of kind of like space up top. And so people have these really light kites, you know, that they're holding on strings, 1 string, 2 string, or 4 strings, depending upon the types of kites. And yeah, they can just, you know, walk around and tug at the ropes and make the kites fly around and do tricks and stuff like that. And so the event was called the Mystery Ballet. And the reason it was called this is because the individual kite flyers, they had a bunch of different pieces of music, you know, just like 4-minute tracks that they were playing off the CD that were different interesting pieces of music. And the kite flyers didn't know what the music was going to be, and then just had to improvise flying their kite kind of like in time to the music. And yeah, it was actually pretty interesting and entertaining to see that. And so that's something that I had never seen before. So I don't know if any of you were aware that like indoor kite flying was a thing. But if you weren't, now you are. I have informed you. I've done my job as an educator here on Minecraft Exploration and Tactics, because that's what you're here to do. You're here to learn about the world. All right, I remember this awful place over here where there was the cave spider spawner, and there was stuff further down deep, and I definitely... Where do I hear mobs? Hold on. Sounds like they're back through here, actually. Well, they up or down? Maybe they're down, and the place that I was going to go was going to be the right place. Because maybe they're down here. I hear them. Actually, sounds like they're back here. Oh dear, it's going to be another... I'm going to make a cut while I dig. Alright, found him. Hello, zombie. Hello... Oh, hello, creeper. I was so happy when I saw the zombie, and then the creeper, I was like, ooh, if he sees me, I'm going to be in trouble. Ah, take that. Power 1 bow. Alright, definitely still some bad guys down here, and so let's approach with caution. Ooh, potato. Potato, 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 potato. I like potatoes. I have a bunch of twice-baked potatoes at home, and so I've had... I don't need fence posts. I want the potato. There's still a zombie somewhere. Alright, and there's a creeper here. Hello, creeper. Oh, crap! That was not what I meant to do. I was trying to get the bow out, and I accidentally somehow switched to the fire resist. I must have scrolled at the same time that I pressed my F key. Alright, and it seems to have gotten quiet over here, and so obviously over here, we are in Mushroom Island Shore again. Yes, but we're doing a good job of lighting all this up, so that is good. We're going to have a very awesome mob trap. I think I need to... Alright, and there's still a zombie in some adjacent cave system somewhere right around here. I think I need to throw down the ender chest and offload some inventory, so I'll be right back. Wow, and I am so proud of myself. I'm down to 2 arrows. I think I started with a stack. And so that means I've actually been using arrows for once. Definitely because I've been kind of like desperate in order to save myself, but nevertheless, I often completely forget about the bow and arrow, and so I'm still proud of myself for that. All right, there's a bit of redstone down here. And so I guess I might as well get it because, as we all know, Redstone Update is coming up in 1.5, and I'm going to have stacks upon stacks of both redstone and redstone ore. I'll be able to compress the redstone into redstone blocks if I need to in order to kind of transport all of my redstone, giant stock of redstone that I've already found in the mushroom biome, like back to my other base. Let's see. Was I in the middle of a story still? I don't think so. Just going to take a peek while I'm down here. Because we might be down at, like, Diamond Layer. Story time. Let's see. Actually, let me also check on the time for the episode. 1 second. Actually, it looks like we're just about out of time for today. But that's okay. In closing, let me say this. I've noticed a couple of folks lately, Etho and our friend Kurt J. Mack, have been doing, or at least talking about end slates, which is, at the end of the video, then where they have like links to other of their videos or whatever, so you can just, click on them if you want to go watch other videos in the series or whatnot. And yeah, I understand those things or whatever, and it's, I guess, good for Google in terms of, YouTube stickiness or whatever, and then good for people to, have their subscribers or viewers find others of their videos. But I always subscribe to the opinion that it's very easy to, once you get subscribed to channels, kind of get stuck just watching just those channels when there's lots of other good content around. And so instead, I'm not actually going to do an end slate and have like a little picture thing or whatever, but at the end of the video, occasionally I will try to direct you to other channels, and so I guess the first two I might direct you to are Ethos Lab and Kurt J. Mack, who you guys probably know, and both of those guys make great videos, and they're probably the two people that I watch the most on YouTube. But I also like linking to and finding small people, and so, see, it's always, you do good deeds for other people, and it comes back to help you out as well. I like trying to call out smaller channels, and good friends and good folks as well, and so I've been doing a little bit more with UHC of late, and a couple people from Ultra Hardcore that I've done stuff with. Winter Maw is a channel who I've mentioned a few times before, and she has a good voice and has a couple of different series going on that are entertaining, and so she is someone who you could go watch. And Bergasms is someone else who you can check out. He does crazy, insane challenges, and he also has been programming various little plugins and variations of Ultra Hardcore, and so you can check him out as well. And so, if you want to watch another video, why don't you go watch one of theirs, perhaps? Or at least check them out and try them out. That is my suggestion as kind of like my version of the end slate. And yes, or alternatively, maybe it's time to get off the couch. Maybe it's the middle of the day, and rather than being lazy, you should get out and enjoy a sunny day and go for a walk, because that's what I'm going to do. It's actually turning into a sunny day here in Seattle in January, and so I'm going to go for a walk rather than do any more YouTube stuff. So how do you like that, Google? I'm not watching any more of your videos. Ha! All right, and Brian was never heard from again. No, I hope you guys are having a great day. I will see you again soon with more exploration and tactics and probably other stuff. So, see you later.